Good morning, guys. I'm heading to the Guangzhou International Auto Show. I'm so excited, and I only slept 2 hours last night because apart from all the incredible new cars, I'll sit inside a car while it's floating and driving on the water. I'll witness a flying car take off for the first time. And I'll check out the car that broke the record in its class on Nürburgring, the Xiaomi Sui Ultra prototype. I'm Russell, this is RSL on Cars. Let's get started. Our first stop is BYD because it's the biggest part of the show. You see, typically 5 to 7 car companies share the space in a big pavilion like this. Today, BYD took the entire place on its own because it has 3 sub-brands: Fengchengbao, Yangwang, Denza. Plus, it also needs some space to demonstrate its technology reservoir, such as the advanced vehicle dynamic control system named Yifang, the intelligent suspension system Yunyan, and the 5th generation hybrid powertrain system, the DM. This showroom doesn't pay for itself. In 2023, BYD achieved a global sales volume of 3.02 million vehicles. From January to October 2024, BYD's global sales exceeded 3.25 million units. As a successful global brand, BYD actively engages with global issues, aiming to drive sustainable development worldwide, such as introducing its environmental vision to cool down the Earth by 1 degree Celsius. For some of you who think 1 degree doesn't sound much, there was a time in history when the global temperature was 4 degrees lower, and we call it the Ice Age. Yeah, that's right, 1 degree makes a big difference. Happy birthday, BYD. And I think BYD is doing very well, both inside and outside of China's market. But I think we have a lot more potential outside with the amazing team behind it. They're gonna just achieve amazing results.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. That's a big swimming pool, not for me, but for Yangwang U8, because I'm gonna be inside one of those Yangwang U8. I think it's the black color. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go up the ramp and go down from here and just make some turns while we're floating and driving inside the pool. I mean, it's gonna be crazy. I've seen the video of other people done it before, but watching it is one thing. Just jumping inside to be part of it is another. I'm quite daunting right now. This is my only clothes for today, so I don't have, plan B for my outfit. So hopefully it goes well. If you enjoyed this video so far, please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't. And then let's start the Yangwang U8 floating experience right now. Alright guys, we are going up the ramp. Feels like I'm on the roller coaster. Alright, a little bit scary, but the water, I've been told that the water is only 1.6 meters deep. So yeah, worst case scenario, I'll be fine. Windows down, suspension is going up. Alright guys, I'm going down now. It's getting deeper and deeper. I can feel the water sort of, smashing the chassis at the moment. This is a really weird feeling. I didn't notice there are so many guys here. You like fishing? I think this is the ultimate machine for fishing, huh? Yeah, you can just catch with your bare hands. You don't need fishing equipment. So let me give you some stats of this car. It has 4 motors plus a engine. So in total, it produces, I'm not sure you can hear me properly or not. It produces 1,200 horsepower. The waterproof level of this car is IP68, the highest in the car industry. That goes without saying, because if it's 67, I probably would, move like a submarine right now. Not only the car can go forward, but backward as well. Before the car goes into the water, what it does is all the air intakes is just automatically closed, and the four wheels are powered by the electric motors only. We're going backwards right now. It's just too many things happening at the same time. When you have the flood, this can be life-saving. It's a show, it's a beautiful show, but at the same time, it's real life-saving technology. So I'm proud of BYD, all right? Guys from Dubai, I think you need one of these. Russell, open the door, open the door.
这样的车谁能开？我在这儿特别认真负责的告诉大家，
前置动好，在前面的车看引擎方向，
走一台。
我现在
要不要自己也飞起来？来，各位这个朋友，因为接下来呢，我们要开始准备，它适合城市飞行，就可以做到在空中随心所欲，也对飞机的飞行稳定性和可靠性提出了极高的要求。
When you reach the end of the road during a road trip, instead of just standing by the cliff, drinking coffee and enjoy the view like everybody else, what you can do is unload this thing from the back of your truck, and it takes you a bit further to that journey and enjoy the landscape from a different altitude, a different perspective. The one on this side is the Xiaomi Sui Ultra prototype, and the one on this side is the production level car. So, and this is the one that broke the lap record on Nürburgring. It really signifies a new chapter of Chinese automotive industry. It's a milestone not for Xiaomi itself, but the nation as a whole. So as a Chinese person, I'm really proud, and I'm really excited to see what the production Xiaomi Sui Ultra is capable of doing on Nürburgring. I was having a little bit difficulty to find its own visual identity, because I see a bit of everything from so many different supercars or iconic supercars. So do you think you can help me to probably pick one or two designs that you think that's sort of exclusively belong to the X?
Absolutely, and I think when it comes down to actually hypercars, supercars, what you notice is one of the things is it's actually very performance driven.
Yep.
So it's more of a form follows function.
Yep.
Actually, when it comes down to supercars, if you look at a lot of the famous brands, they're also quite similar. The reason why is because there's a few characters we got to look into. One is safety,
yep.
One is performance in terms of aero,
yep.
downforce, and also package.
Yep.
So other than the package itself of the hypercar,
yep.
what you notice is that we actually integrate the Jiyue intelligent pixel lighting. So the pixel lighting is just like the Jiyue 01 and the Jiyue 07.
Yep.
So in all kinds of scenarios, it's literally like the Knight Rider kit. So you can actually talk to the car from the outside.
Right.
And
right.
the pixel can actually have different type of sort of user case scenarios to indicate as a more of a robotic kind of signal interaction.
Right.
So I think that's one of the very important highlights of the Jiyue design.
Yeah, you don't see that from many other cars.
Correct.
Yeah.
And then the second part is you'll notice that the CMF, we actually utilize the Galaxy Purple or the AI Purple into the interior, also with the safety belts.
Right.
So it's actually a very, very cool color match that's surrounded by a 360 the carbon monocle sort of a structure. So this structure is a very, very special dedicated design DNA that we use for Jiyue products.
Right.
And the front, as you can see, kind of highlights the rear as well. So
yeah.
the front also uses the Jiyue, we call it the Robo Eye.
Yeah.
So the Robo Eye you can see on the Jiyue 01 and also the Jiyue 07.
Yeah.
And at any given moment, the light actually can change different scenarios and talk to you and communicate with you, just like a robot. So that's why we call it the Jiyue ROBO car.
Yeah.
So it's actually it's not really a sort of a marketing kind of slogan, but it's actually a product DNA itself.
What's that fan sort of, the main function of that fan? Is that it's not? I'm pretty sure it's not just aesthetic.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
That's a very good point.
Yeah.
So the traditional cars, back to your other question, you'll see that the traditional hyper cars, they'll have probably the engine bay in the back.
Right.
So because our battery pack is actually located in the midsection of the overall package, we actually dedicated a liquid hydro cooling into the back of the car.
Oh, so that's the cooling fan
That's
for
a
that
cooling
liquid.
system. Exactly.
Cool.
And then at
Great.
the same
Gotcha.
time, we design it into an aesthetic that is very, very cool to look at. But at the same time, it's functional.
This, I think, it feels like the perfect silver lining
Thank
in
you.
between.
I was going to say the same.
Yeah, it's sort of the combination of, yes, it is futuristic.
Right.
It is, mind-blowingly beautiful, and looks like one of those cars that you can't really drive on the road. But you guys start sort of, selling it now means this is, production ready. If any supercar that's sort of, claims that it provides this back to the future experience, I think this is probably the closest.
Thank you.